So you've spent the best part of £1,000 on a brand new set of irons, but if I were to look in the bag, they look more like this. How much difference do clean irons make as opposed to dirty ones? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. But second of all, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button before you leave. On this channel, I bring you guys daily golf related content every single day that helps you raise your game, lower your handicap, and generally just gets you enjoying golf loads more. In today's video, we are talking dirty irons. Now, if your irons look this dirty, we need to be having a word. But today, I've got this as dirty as I can, and I'll tell you what, it's taken some doing actually, but I'm going to test it on flight scope. I'm going to hit loads of Pro V1Xs, see how they perform with the filthy iron, then I'm going to clean it. I'm going to hit more golf balls on the flight scope. I'm going to clean it after every single shot, and I'm even going to dry it after every single shot so there's no rogue moisture on the face. Guys, hit those comments below. How much difference do you think there'll be between a clean iron and a dirty one? So guys, we're all set up and I'm going to go dirty 7-iron first, then I'm going to clean it, then I'm going to keep cleaning it. Reason being, I can't tell you how long it took me to get this thing dirty. This is my own Mizuno JPX 919 Tour 7-iron, and I promise you, it'd never normally look like this. First shot felt great. Sounded odd. So a little bit of background about me and my 7-iron, guys. Usually I would be expecting a 165 carry and then depending upon the variables a certain amount of rollout. Now I'm expecting with this, my hypothesis behind this is there's that much dirt in the grooves, I think it's going to spin a lot lower. I think I'm going to get a lot of rollout. I think I would probably struggle to control it onto a green. Guys, make sure you hit those comments below. What do you think would happen if you played golf with something this dirty? In fact, the 3 shots I've just hit have cleaned it a little bit. Totally different sound than what I'm used to. Okay, so that one was just heavy. Any real kind of stinkers I will take out because this isn't an ability test. It's a hygiene test. I hope I'd pass that. I don't like how clean this face is getting. 1 minute. Too much or? So guys, today we have done this video with a 7-iron, my Mizuno JPX 919 Tour 7-iron to be precise. Would you like to see me do this with some wedges, with vokey wedges, with a lob wedge? How much difference does a clean wedge make as opposed to a dirty wedge? Or even how much difference does a new wedge make to an old wedge? Now let's get back to the video. So guys, that's 10 shots hit with an absolutely filthy Mizuno JPX 919 Tour 7-iron. Now comes the hard bit. Now comes the bit that people are reluctant to do. By people, I'm generalising a little bit, but things that I am reluctant to do. Let's get it clean. So for people who aren't sure, this is a plug cleaner. I'm even going to get a T-peg in those grooves, really get them cleaned out. Right, so that is as good as new. They're not that older irons. So guys, how much difference do you think there's going to be? Let's do it. And we're going to do that after every shot. Immediately sounded better. Well, that was a poor swing, but at least now we have one on both clubs. Now, to me, it definitely looks like it's going that little bit higher. It looks like it's launching higher off the club. I don't know why I keep looking up when I keep saying higher, but it definitely looks like it's going higher. I'm very interested to look at the numbers already, and we're only 3 shots in with the clean club. And I must admit, I'll be pleased to get back in the studio. Oh, yes please. Oh. Should probably make sure that I dry the club properly as well, because moisture on the club face affects spin just as much as mud would. Well, maybe not just as much, but you know what I mean. That's like twice as high as the other shots. Twice as high. Am I right in thinking there was once one of the old greats who played in the Open and went and got his clubs all mudded up and mucked up to lower the spin off the shots? Or have I made that up? Might have been Gary Player or Sevi. Just get it penetrating through the window a little bit more. Well, there's one thing for sure. Picking these up won't take long. Swinging it like a dream today, except for like a few. I'm really excited to see these results because I'm not going to lie, I have played golf with dirty golf clubs before. I know, right? This will be interesting. Now I must admit, I'm really pleased that I've swung so well today. Not just for me, not just because of my game, not just because it's nice to swing well and nice to hit good shots, but for the sake of this test, it had to be as comparable, it had to be as fair, as consistent as possible. For me, I feel like I've done that. Guys, let's take a look at these numbers between a clean golf club and a dirty golf club. So guys, how much difference do clean golf clubs as opposed to dirty golf clubs actually make? Let's find out, and let's do it now. So as you can see here guys, we're going to start with the clean golf clubs, then we're going to compare them with the dirty ones. So initially we're just going to look at the averages really. Swung it pretty well. I think there was one bad shot in there of each, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Now, average carry distance, 165 with the clean golf club. That's amazing how accurate I am knowing that my 7-iron is a 165 club, but I do a lot of testing with 7-irons and generally that is a number I work around. So 165 carry, 174 total, club head speed of 90.9 and a ball speed of 120.5. Now the really interesting bit here for me is the spin rate. Spinning at 6,678 on average, which over 10 shots with the type of 7-iron that I use, the Mizuno JPX 919 Tour, is absolutely perfect. A smash factor of 133, which is pretty good. Remember, we're using premium golf balls here. We're using Pro V1Xs. It's not range balls, not recyclables, proper Pro V1Xs. And the final number I want you to look at is towards the bottom right hand corner. That is the vertical launch. That's going out at 18.1 degrees. Now, what about if we compare that to the dirty golf club? We're going to have to do it, aren't we? Now straight away you can see there's not a huge difference in distance. Carry distance 165.6, total distance 174.6 as opposed to 164 and 175 respectively. So not a huge difference in distance, but that's where the comparisons end. If we look at the club head speed with the dirty iron, club head speed 91.4 as opposed to 90.9 with the clean iron. So I've actually swung the dirty iron faster, maybe in a hope to try and rescue some distance, rescue a good shot. And in actual fact, the ball speed, it is down 2 miles an hour, even though the club head speed is up. So the ball isn't reacting as fastly off the face. So I'm quite surprised to see that the distance differences aren't a little bit bigger. As we move over to the smash factor, you can see how the smash factor is down as well. That's down at 130 as opposed to 133. Spin rate is down on average 500 RPM. That's huge. That is a massive number. That's going to stop you having as much control into the green as you would like. The reason why we use these irons, these kind of bladed irons, is to get control into the green. And if your golf club's dirty, on average there, I've lost 500 revs over a shot. Going back over to that final number, vertical launch, you can also see vertical launch is down by a degree as well. So the irons aren't launching as high, they're not spinning as much, albeit they're going a pretty similar distance, but for me, you're not going to have that same level of control with a dirty iron as you would with a nice clean iron. Guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. For me, that was a video that I didn't just want to do for you, but I actually wanted to do it for me. I wanted to see how much difference there was with a real dirty club as opposed to a clean one. So now we know 500 RPM in spin, a little bit less launch and less ball speed. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. When you commented below, did you get it right? Did you guess there'd be less spin? Did you guess it wouldn't go as far? Personally, I didn't think it would go as far, but there you go, over 10 shots. Distance wise, not that much in it. Leave a like if you've enjoyed that video, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow. And the best part about this video is, have I cleaned my 7 iron before putting it back in the bag? Absolutely not.